Well, isn't that just the worst? I was hoping it'd be played in court.
Yeah, and if it was, it would prove your innocence and overturn you. But the prosecution flat out refuses to accept. There's no room for error. You could flat out confess and they would refuse to accept it.
Excellent. In the end, they'll lock me up for battery. And I'll get away with murder.
Yeah. We know all about what you and Kuwana planned. Which reminds me, you said you'd confess to killing Mikoshiba after you got out of prison, right? Then, as icing on the cake, you'd admit the battery charge was false and humiliate the law for letting a murderer walk free.
Exactly. The public must know that the law can't be trusted. Personally, I hope the media hops all over it.
I bet you did. So when that time comes, you'll need some decisive evidence of the murder so your confession holds water. Maybe you've got something like that in your bag. Because we'd sure look good if we had some new evidence to take into the appeal.
I told you I wouldn't admit to the murder in court. I have no intention of just...
handing it over? So you're saying there is still a piece of evidence we don't know about?
What is it, Ahara?
Even if there was, you'll never get your hands on it. Didn't mean to get your hopes up.
The murder weapon. Kanagawa PD said the weapon used to kill...
Yet it appears in the footage without a doubt as to what... a knife. If it wasn't found at the murder scene, it's highly likely the suspect...
Any normal criminal would have just ditched it somewhere. Except you got revenge for your son, and you want to publicly humiliate...
Your point?
If you were cleared of the battery charges and confessed to Mikoshiba's murder without... You'd need something convincing. Busting out the weapon no one's found yet would do the trick. That one piece of evidence would flip the whole...
Look at you go.
Well, right after killing Mikoshiba in Ijinsho, you would have had to book it to Ikebukuro Station. You had accomplices with you.
And if that's the case, there would have been plenty of time...
Yeah, so... that's about as far...
That's it. Then I'm done.
Kawana's vanished, Ahara-san. Public security found out about it.
Public security?
Kawana wanted me to tell you he won't make it to the end of your revenge plan.
So, I'm the last man standing, am I? Well, I never expected to see him again anyway.
At this point, he won't be able to outrun them. If public security catches him, he'll get much worse than an unfair trial. Burying him will be the least they do.
What do you mean? What's going on?
You remember last time? If you don't recall, I said you'd grab the tiger by the tail.
And your tiger is... public security?
Right. And they're out there on the warpath. Everything has to be brought into the light. We need what you did to be exposed. Kawana can't be saved in any other way. I need your help, Ahara-san.
Then you lose. I'll never admit to killing Hiro Mikoshiba in court. The system can die. It threw Toshiro away, and I won't lift a finger to save it. Kawana-san knew how this could end. We have our convictions. When this started, we knew it could end up costing our lives.
You knew going in, huh? And that's all? Is that what you tell yourself so you can sleep at night?
Maybe it is.
Yagami-san. Do you remember my original request to look into both Ihara incidents? I asked you to look into the train event, and then I asked you to look into Hiro Mikoshiba's murder. And now, I'm afraid I have to make one more request of you. Do you still carry your defense attorney's lapel pin? Ihara-san's trial. I'd like you to take the floor with me to defend him. It's going to be eventful. I think we should go as a team.
Sure about that? You know, my legal counsel isn't cheap.
I'll let Genda-sensei know about the invoice.
You got it. Count me in. You never know when something like this will happen. Check it out. I always have it on me.
I know that.
Huh? You do?
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
いらっしゃいませ。 ありがとうございました。
And stay down.